It's before you make a plan of action. Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another? Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Serenity is before me.
This
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On still waters of oblivion.
Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Nothing.
How familiar. Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion.
I've heard the call, Torment, and doubt farewell.
On still waters of oblivion.
We have the upper hand. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's what you got. Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Serenity is before me.
This
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
on still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Step up, let's see ya.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I'll overcome the thorn, Torment, and doubt farewell.
On still waters of oblivion. How familiar.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the mood for another beating? Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Another journey begins. On still waters of oblivion. This
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's what you got. Torment.
Commencing support.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion. How familiar.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected.
Destined for oblivion.
I've heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell. This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya. Nice psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Destined for oblivion.
I'll overcome the serenity is before me.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. Again?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Still chained